Hi, this is my power hammer that I built for my shop here. It's a homemade outfit. I got a piece of railroad track here. This is the top off of a railroad line. I turned it upside down, welded it to a ring that's right here. Okay, and then I've got this here's the upright pipe, which has got a bunch of pipes inside of it, and then I've got my electrical box tacked to it, and then that's my switch, and then I got a 2 horsepower motor hooked up, and then down below I've got a foot throttle. So what it does is it runs the idler. There's only one problem I have: it runs constantly even when I don't have it throttled, but as soon as I put pressure on it, it goes faster. It vibrates and bounces up and down, so I've had to put a lot of weights on the front. There's steel pipes down here that run along. There's 2 of those, one on each side, with a steel plate going across. And then I've got this fastened in at the front. And then underneath here is 4x4s that are in here, all underneath here. It goes right across. And then this is the frame that I've welded a solid chunk of steel to. Now this is the base main part of the stem with the motor, and then the back post is the one that comes up, and it's got a cross rail here, and then it's got this cradle which is bearings, and then underneath the hammer line I've got a piece of pipe cut off, welded to the bottom so it doesn't move around, with 2 U-bolts that come up to the top. This is off of a spring off a trailer, so what I've done is I've put a backup one on here, so basically the U-bolts hold this on, but I've welded this plate solid so it can't move, so there's no side swivel, so you can wiggle it. There's not much there at all. And then what I did here was the springs. I cut a spring off, and so that's the main. And then underneath I've got one underneath it, and then I've got these 2 short ones on top. And I've offset the U-bolts for this so that it tightens them up. And then you can see the back here, I've got a swivel rod. So this thing moves around, gives it lots of room. Goes down. I've had to jerry rig it to fit so it goes over top of this, because I've got the center nut here. This drive sprocket was off of a lawn tractor, and I'm using it as my basic plate. It had a scar in it here from a break off a machine. I've taken and built, this is a roller from an old grinder, and it had a pulley on this end to run to a motor. So what I've done is I've taken this bicycle wheel and I've made it so that it's my pulley for the big one, and it seems to work pretty good. I've had to put that together for the shafts and everything. On the back here there's a pile of weights. There's a lot of weight on here. It's the only way I can hold it down when it's running. Even when I turn it on, it stays running. I put a steel pulley on it, but still I don't know what it is that's causing this, but maybe somebody can let me know. But she's as soon as I turn it on here, you'll hear it. She's going to start hammering as soon as I turn it on. So alright, here we go. So now you can see that was just a cold hammer. So you can imagine what she's going to be like when she's red hot. So that was just on an idle, and then I hit it. We give it a little bit more speed. You could hear it change there. And you can see the bar, the plate here, there's no pivots at all in it. And the sledgehammer works great. But like I say, you could see I hammered it out. And if that was hot, red hot, she would hammer that out pretty good, I figure. Anyway, that's my power hammer. And today is the 1st of March, I believe. And it's after 5 o'clock in the evening. And I just wanted to share with you my power hammer. I hope you all enjoyed that, and play safe.